Hello everybody, welcome back. I do apologize for the lack of multiple streams throughout the days, but I've kind of been tied up. I've been working on my drift car, which has been taking up the majority of my day, so it'll all change in a couple of days when I actually done with it. So let's not waste any time. I know this project is kind of corrupt right now, so we're just gonna fix whatever is kind of messed up. So as mentioned before and last night, we've seen Mia Effects Layer 1 is glitched out. Her effects aren't coming out. They're not coming out when they're supposed to be coming out. It seems like the project's been adding extra frames when it shouldn't be. So we're gonna go to the end of the project to see if there's any extra frames that have been added, which currently it doesn't look like. We're gonna watch the movie twice just to make sure everything's good to go, then we'll continue on. But besides that, we are pretty much good to go to start to wrap our first section and finally move on to Isaac's section. Alright, I'm gonna give myself like an hour and some change of streaming time tonight, then we'll see how things go. It's primarily going to be a Aseprite day. No, it's primarily going to be a Adobe Animate day, and we'll go to Aseprite if we need to go. So sit back and relax. If you have any questions, y'all know what to do, and we'll go from there. And as usual, don't drink unless you're my age. Cherish your livers. And this is to be expected because we did find there was an issue with the effects. Well, at least one of the effects. It was glitching out. That's how I knew this project was going to be kind of oof. Because it was... The effect was glitched. We realized that. We got rid of it. But for some weird reason, there were some lingering aspects of it transferring into other effects that we were adding in. Even though we deleted it from the project. So that's how we knew the project was already corrupted. So there's nothing we can do about that. The remedy would be just to restart from scratch, but we're already so deep into this. We're passing 7,000 frames right now, and remember the cap is 16,000 frames, so we might as well just finish this up. We were limited in what we can do, but it is what it is. Things happen. I'm not worried about minorities or right now because I can just slow that down later on. Primarily for this watch, we're just trying to make sure that layer is not screwed up. I am gonna miss the dive. I am gonna miss the combo, but that's fine. We're not gonna be adding any cameras until we're done with this, because the camera glitches out at times. This could have been a little bit better. I'm not gonna deny it. God, it's so scary. Jump scare. We're gonna add fun shaking to that later. Okay, cool. We don't even need to do another rewatch. We're fine. So we'll repeat what we did before, but this time we'll have them actually take a considerable amount of damage. So let's grab... We'll grab Mia damage first. We'll do Mia first. All right. Copy this. Right. We're gonna have them both come from this direction. We'll have Mia come first. All right. Mia's layer. To paste this. That's hilarious. So this is how I know this is glitched out. You see all these extra frames? It shouldn't have added this. It should have just stopped right here, which is annoying, but it is what it is. So we're gonna move the tween. We're gonna reduce all these frames to line this up. Okay, so we're gonna go over tweening and classic easing again. So here's Mia's sprite off screen. She's not gonna show up here. She's not gonna show up until I have her show up around this general area. So this is her A position. We're gonna move her over to another section, which is gonna be her B position. She's gonna be like that all the way over here. We're gonna rotate it so she can just face plant. Right there. So this is Mia's A position. This is her B position. We need to add a tween to this in easing in order for this to look actually good. Because right now, if you don't add it, she's just gonna teleport right there. It looks stupid. So click anywhere in between your point A and your point B. Right click it. OBS is stupid as usual, so I can't actually show this. So as soon as you right click it, create classic tween. That's your first option. Click on that. So now we have a classic ease. So it's gonna look relatively better. But unfortunately, she has to be up a little bit higher because her Uggs are clipping through the workspace, and we can't have it. So we're gonna move Mia's Sprite a little bit higher. Right there should be good. Perfect. Right now this is fine, but we're gonna put it in as an ease in and out. All right. That looks good. So now we're gonna go grab her faceplant sprite. I can find it. That's actually terrifying. So before we even do that, what we're gonna do once this is actually done, we're gonna be adding the camera just right here, zooming right on Mia's face. Then we're gonna have it pan out. So this is good. This is gonna be a jump scare. As soon as Mia opens the door, you'll get greeted by this. Quote unquote Mia. Okay, let's get this back over here. So right now we gotta grab actual Mia's faceplant sprite. We're gonna paste it where she lands. Nope. And also, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna be doing a first person perspective. So we did this before. Actually, let me just show it off real quick. Give me 1 second. We're gonna go back to one of the older videos. It's better I show you guys it than me explaining it, because I'm terrible at explaining stuff. I'm just the worst. Let's see. It was Desperation? Yeah, Desperation. All right, bear with me for a few seconds. God, it's so old. Okay, yeah, this is so old. This is one of the projects where that could have been so much better, but that massive crash at the end of it just really fucked this up. Okay. Ah, jump scare. Okay. Now pay attention to Mia walking. Damn, they were so close. And again, this got screwed up because of a big major crash that happened on Adobe Animate. Oh, party time, Mia. It's been a bit. I'll move myself off screen real quick. Power of cameras. This is what we're going to replicate for Mia opening the door. Yep, just that. It's going to be a little bit more Nightmare Fuel-ish just because of what's going to happen since it's so dark and rainy out. But I feel we can pull it off better than this one. Again, this specific sprite animation was cursed from the get-go because of a major crash that happened, and I was just so focused on getting it released that I just I didn't half-ass it. I tried my best on it to actually make it good, but it could have been so much better. But Adobe Animate, you be wilding sometimes. So we're gonna do the walking perspective, and Mia's hand's gonna open up the door. All right. All right, this face plant. As a reminder, I'll be home for the next. I'm still home for like another 2 weeks. So August 2nd is when I actually leave this place. So we're gonna go back to our normal format. I'm just here in the old studio, the museum. This is why you're seeing me and you're seeing all the weebness behind me. I lived a very strange life back in the day. All right, so now we're gonna grab this. We're gonna paste it as soon as Mia stops moving, like right there. She's gonna land there. Paste. We're gonna turn on onioning so we can actually see the exact position Mia lands at. We're gonna drag it, stay on the x-axis. Perfect. Now we're gonna save it. We'll do the exact same thing for Minority. We're gonna have Minority just land. We'll have her come diagonal and just land this way. Okay. So we need her damage Sprite. All right, it's about to be 9, so I'll try to finish this at the top of the hour. So we're gonna have to grab that as well. Copy this. Paste it right here. Turn her around a little bit. Get rid of this tween. Remove the tween. We're going to be inserting just like Mia. This is point A for Minority. She's be off screen. Her point B has to be inside the workspace. So click, insert keyframe. Oh man, the alcohol's already trying to hit me. I think the song's actually about to end. All right, give me a moment. You know what? Let's do some Nightmare Fuel for a little bit. Nah. Yeah, let's do some hype. Hey, I take that back. I want to listen to some Toxicity. So God, this is Pokemon is so toxic, especially Diamond and Pearl. Then I think that was when I was actually just done. All right, here's point A, point B. We're gonna grab Minority, drag her all the way down here. Boom. Turn her around. Same thing. Create right click anywhere between A and B. Create classic tween. We're gonna do ease and out just to match. Boom. No, I think she has to land. I'm curious. I might have to actually turn her around. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to turn her around, but we'll see. Let's go. No, Yeah, minorities have to be turned around, which is fine. It's not the end of the world. There we go. Just add a few frames so there's the base planted a little bit. All right, let's do one watch. And as usual, the longer this project goes, well, your own specific project, the longer it takes for a movie to load up. So just be wary of that. And again, you have about 16,000 frames as your cap limit. I do admit, I'm gonna have a field day coming up with the lore for this. I don't want to pull the trigger for Aseprite tonight because I know I'm gonna have to start working on overworld sprites, and I don't want to work on overworld sprites tonight. It is hard. Keep on forgetting that my old studio, the set didn't have any central air. This is the only place in this whole entire building of mine that does not have central air. Everywhere else is fine besides here. So it becomes an oven. 78 degrees in here right now. Okay. She recovers a little bit too fast from that, but that's fine. I can just fix that. We'll do another watch right after this, just in case. We're gonna add shake into this too, just to make it more impactful. Damn! That's perfect speed. God, Diamond and Pearl was such a great series. But damn, those Pokemon battles were they were definitely up there. They were peak. But that's enough repetitions of that. I know I haven't bashed on Dark Dawn tonight, but I feel like we should at least listen to some Dark Dawn tonight. It's gonna happen eventually. There's gonna be no. We aren't doing that. Well, let's listen to some Dim Dragon. No, Dim Dragon. Ah, let's go. Dim Dragon it is. I know it's not just solely for Dim Dragon, but that set the tone for the whole entire game. Just you take the impact from Fusion Dragon, well, Doom Dragon, excuse me, Doom Dragon, and just nerf it. Oh, this is slow down. Sorry. Yeah, I think she recovers a little bit too fast from that. What do I want to do? The problem is, I can have them do so much shit. It's just the fact that they're supposed to be very damaged right now, like extremely hurt. I can't have them doing crazy shit when they're hurt. Okay. Okay, so now what we have to do... I'm gonna try to convince myself not to do Aseprite work tonight, but let's finish this little sequence, then we'll think about it. I can do... I'll do Minority Hurt first. Blank keyframe. So as usual, I will go over the steps. Please pay attention because I'm not the best at explaining stuff, so I'll take my time with this tonight. Let's go to some lore. Minorities folder. No, I have to go to Aseprite. Fuck! I was trying to avoid this, but we have to go there. All right, it's time for Aseprite, your primary workhorse, but it's gonna be a quick one. Bear with me. The fuck? There we go. I already had it set up just in case. Always, I set my projects up to 128 by 128. There we go. I just gotta remove the scythe. Not a big deal, but now I'm committed, so we'll do this. We'll start working on someone else's sprite, which is probably going to be Sarah's overworld sprite or Karis's underworld. Overworld sprite. This is kind of annoying because now I gotta paint this. It's not bad, but okay. It's not the end of the world. Not the end of the world at all. We'll give myself 20 minutes of Aseprite tonight. At least I'll know I did at least something with this. And as usual, Aseprite's will be your primary workhorse when it comes to stuff like this. Fuck. Just try not to whiff if you're gonna be doing copy and pasting. Minority's sprite is hard because her breastplate is actually the same color as her gloves. I'll bring up Minority's promo image real quick so people actually know what the hell I'm talking about. Because Minority's colors right now are color match her promo art. Took a long time to do, but we're color matching her the best that we can. So her breastplate is technically the same dull violet as her gloves. So if you're familiar, all right, here's the weeb. Here's the weave in me right now. I'm gonna try to replicate what Minority's supposed to be doing. I don't have a scythe, but I do have a sword on my wall, so bear with me for a sec. Let's see. Okay. Do not judge me. So what Minority's supposed to be doing is clasping her scythe like this. She's holding it up like such. So obviously gonna be hard because her breastplate, like I mentioned, is dull violet and her gloves are dull violet. So she's technically doing like this and having her head down. That's what the position we're aiming for. It's gonna be hard to tell because it's, again, sprites, and her color scheme is, if she was playing Dark Souls, she would have swag. Fashion. Okay, taking us back to this. So it's kind of hard, but we'll somehow, some way replicate that. I have like a gigantic stack of swords just right there. I caught myself on stream with one once, showing one of them off. We won't talk about that mishap. Okay. But as you can see, she's technically holding her scythe, just as support. I'll have to add... Why did I take that out? Fuck. That's on me. All right. Let's just have her hair covering the majority of this. I'm not gonna be too anal about this. All right, there's enough of you, Dim Dragon. I honestly don't like this theme because the Lost Ages battle theme, boat battle theme was so great. Compared it. Yeah, this just leaves a lot to be desired. And again, I'm not being too anal about this. I just want to make sure a good chunk of the red is actually cut off. I guess we can just have her like that. Okay. Let's just put a little more emphasis on the dress. Could be better, but I'm not gonna be crying over spilled milk about this one. Definitely gonna be a lot better, but it's fine. Alright, I did say I was going to do some sprite work today. Okay, so carrots. No, we're not. We're gonna have to. Well, no, before that. Give me 1 minute. I gotta think for a second. Because we do that a lot. Wait, wait. Yeah, we're good. This is simple. Just simple copy and paste. And I'll do her hair in a minute. Good, she's gonna be losing her bow soon. Oh. Son of a bitch. Mia's hair is very complex if you haven't noticed. Okay. Okay. All right. Who else do I need to do? I had to bring up TLA editor. All right. Y'all can see me stress out for the next 10-15 minutes. Don't let my third world complaints deter you from taking up a project like this. I'm waiting for the TLA editor to actually load up. Don't let my complaints deter you from taking up a project like this. Just because this project is difficult, we're not going to deny it's very difficult. You're going to be spending a lot of long nights making custom sprites, fighting with Adobe Animate, and getting effects to work in the proper place. Take the time, learn how to use Aseprite, learn how to use Adobe Animate or your program of choice when it comes to sprite animation, because if you're going to be taking up a project like this, you have to have a lot of patience and a lot of time. And a lot of luck. It's a lot of trial and error, baptism by fire, all the fun gimmicks. Take my mistakes and learn from my mistakes. I'll fuck up, so you don't have to fuck up. And don't be afraid to ask questions. I'm not the best at explaining things on stream, but when it comes to actually explaining stuff off a stream, yeah. I'm a lot better that way. Okay. For you using TLA editor, just make sure you actually have a save file. Oh. Oh, these guys. Wasted potential. I can say that. Okay. That's enough of me rambling. Wait, I think I already have hers. I swear to God, I'm gonna make you into a character. I will make you into a character, Link. Just not now. I'll need this for later. I'm looking for something, just don't mind me. I could have used you, but your sprites are very limited. So we won't deal with you yet. I'm gonna actually need the lost stage. Shit! Seventeen. Okay. This is fine. I'm gonna have to... This will be a lot of work we have to do later. Just don't mind me. Fuck. Game assets. I have to make Sarah sprite based off of this. To be honest, what really irks me, like, we'll bring up Sarah real quick. Give me a second. Did I not? Oh. Okay. Why do that? Yeah, alright. So, the problem is, Sarah has blue, green, and yellow. So, blonde hair is there. I just gotta do a lot of work with this. So might as well start with the back. This one's gonna be relatively easy. Believe it or not, this theme does go hard. It's just the theme it's associated to is just could have been so much better. Just gotta get rid of some of this. Okay. We got it. We got a back pose. Now I gotta do it for everybody. Damn it. That's gonna take so long. But it's good. I'm taking the time to actually do at least 2 sprites. 2 overworld sprites. Overworld sprites are so annoying, people. They really are. I'm not gonna deny it. It takes a lot of time and patience to do them. Especially when it comes to unknown / characters. Her overworld is like definitely something. What? All right. So back. So you now have a back. All right. So I might as well do hearts while I'm here. Because the problem with Heart Sprite, and again, it's a Frankenstein, as soon as you change her positions, if this is her on the right side, this is where her one horn is. She's missing this one, the right side of her face is damaged, or left side of her face. As soon as we flip it, everything is mirrored. As soon as we flip it, it's not gonna, oh, oops, sorry, I'm not gonna click on it. See, it gets mixed up. So we have to move her head, which is gonna be relatively easy. Let's create another layer. Copy this. Paste it. Oh, guess not. Wow. All right. Copy. Interesting. So this is fucking up. Copy. Cool. Paste. It's very interesting. Very interesting. Copy this. There we go. So we'd have to move this right here. Okay. Oh, this is gonna be so hard. It's not gonna be bad, it's just gonna be annoying. So I have to draw all this. So all right here. It's not gonna be bad. We can just grab some of this. Okay, that should be fine. What we can do is have it cover her shoulder. I think that'll look a little bit cooler. Yeah, that's what we can do. Give me a sec. You pause. We gotta go back to we gotta go back to reference videos. I need to see something. You're gonna hear Rolf sing Awu, so bear with me for a minute. Because I need to see something. Reference. Oh, fuck. Damn it! Every time. Okay, guess not. We gotta do this again. Give me a minute. I hate when things don't go your way, but it's all good. That's why we're here. Window capture. OBS is stupid. Okay. I'm gonna be off screen for like a second. Okay. It'd be right here. So we just have to pay attention to heart dashing. Yeah. So yeah, the horn has to go to the other side. Okay. Let me move my camera real quick. As soon as she blocks, they were yapping for a while. Okay. Characters with a defining feature on them are very hard in sprite animation. This is why in like old school old school Sprite Street Fighter, Sagat's scar would mirror on the right side, even though it goes a certain direction. It's very hard. This isn't a problem for me, but damn, OCD hits really hard, especially like with this when her horn is supposed to be on the other side, not her left side. Because her left side is supposed to be the one that's damaged. Fun fact, I have not finished her mugshot. This is why she's still silhouetted. No, it's not. There's a reason why she's silhouetted. Plot reasons she's silhouetted, but I have not come up with a. I've not finished her actual mugshot yet. That's why I'm actually keeping her silhouetted for now. All right, bear with me. I just gotta. I can't skip this because Windows Media is gonna crash. It's gonna freeze. Actually, sorry. So as soon as she attacks Unknown / Karis, I gotta stop it. Okay. Right there. Fuck! I missed it. I should have gave myself plenty of frames for that transition. Give yourselves plenty of frames. There we go. So that's accurate because her horn is right here, her eyes right there. That's accurate. You have to be very. This is why we're doing this right now. So her horn has to be right here, and her eye has to be right there. All right, this is fine. Damn, this is gonna be so complicated now. It's all good. This is why I'm here. Okay. Okay. This is fine. This has to get moved like right there. Yeah, that's got to be it. Okay. So if we do it right there, she's gonna be touching it. So we have to turn it this way. A little bit downwards, like it's closer to right here. As you can tell, horns are very hard to do because her horn is actually kind of complex. Like that's kind of fine. I can just fix this later. Not a big deal. I'll come back to this. No, let's for now we'll save this as a alternative. Put you right there. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna come back. I'll keep this up for tomorrow. We'll just call this we'll save this as an Aseprite file for now. Mirrored. Okay. And now we're gonna go back to Adobe Animate. We're gonna put Minardi's down sprite here because this says over 20 minutes. Damn, it's about to be an hour soon. So let's just finish up the scene, then tomorrow we can do some more. Alright, Minardi. Antagonist, Minardi. Down to no safe. Down, no safe. Alright, so that's enough of that. Let's finish this off the right way. So what we're gonna do, we'll listen some damn, if I can find this. Screw it. Tutorials it is. Alright, so in order to add a symbol, follow my lead. We're going to bring Minardi's new sprite into the timeline. We're not going to fall for the trap of using free transform right now, because as soon as you do that, things are going to get very blurred and your sprite's going to be very messed up. So go to modify, go to bitmap, trace bitmap, color threshold 1, minimum area 1 pixels, corner threshold many corners, and curve fit pixels. Again, color threshold 1, minimum area 1 pixels, corner threshold many corners, curve fit pixels. Click OK. From there, press F8 on your keyboard, call the symbol whatever you want to call it, because we're converting it to a symbol now. So we're going to call this Minardi down. This Minardi down, and then make sure the type is on graphic. I cannot spell. Click OK. So, because this is kind of a special sprite, let's do 173.3. That's what I usually do. By 117 by 117. So she's low profiled right now. We can make her a little bit taller. I think that's fine. Make it 160. Okay. Now we'll do the same thing for me as Sprite. Time just flies so fast. There's actually no song playing after this, so I gotta put it in a mix. Fuck it. We'll go to the Wii mix for a little bit. sitting to. So we're gonna do the exact same thing we did from the minority sprite. Bring the PNG file over here. Do not fall in for the trap. Modify bitmap, trace bitmap, color threshold 1, minimum area 1 pixels, corner threshold many corners, perfect pixels. Click OK. Press F8 on your keyboard. We'll call this Mia down. We're gonna do the same size as Minardi's size. So Minardi's was. Oh, 173.3, 160. It's probably gonna be a little bit bigger. Make it a little bit taller. I think that's good. Turn on funioning. Let's give ourselves a little bit more extra frames. We'll do 2 watches of this. So we'll start wrapping it up for tonight. And like I said, unfortunately, I'm kind of tied up during the daytime because I'm working on my drift car. So the majority of the time, I'm just gonna be there at the garage. I come back home late, but I should be done the next couple of days. I'll be doing a little bit more streams. That's why I haven't gotten done with the lore video. That's literally why. The audio is done. It's a 24-minute video. I just have to work on the subtitles. That has to be released before I go back to the duty station. All right, but besides that, we got a lot done today. I'm pretty happy with the results. I'm just making sure there's no crazy errors, but so far it's looking pretty good. Keyframes were not swapped around, so this is actually a really good thing. We gotta be very careful with that, people. Really, really careful. Oh, it's slow because I'm clicked away. Sorry about that. I could have did so much more now that I look at this. Alright, let's do another watch, just in case. I think that's enough. That the speed is awesome for that. What a great way to end the stream. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . That's still so rude. I think what we can do is do the the cliche "we're out of synergy" final attack thing. That's what we'll do tomorrow. All right. Besides that, good stuff, everybody. Like I said, unfortunately, we're not doing the numerous streams. Probably we'll start it back up in a couple of days, but I'm kind of tied up with IRL stuff. So bear with me. We're doing as much as we can. We did an hour's worth of work today. If you have any questions, don't be afraid to leave in the comment section. If you dislike the video, because it'll show me how to improve on this stuff in my presentation. But besides that, enjoy the VOD, everybody. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Have a good one, and we'll talk later.